Wow, that was abrupt. I'm so sorry. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the new moon in Scorpio, which is tomorrow. And I paused that pretty quickly. I'm experimenting with tracks and whatnot. So just when I do these, just get used to it. I'm always going to play some sort of unusual music. But we do have a new moon in Scorpio, and this is going to be in an intense sign, as Scorpio is the intense sign. Um, This is on Monday, November 13th at 4:27 a.m. This will be on Eastern Standard Time. So if you are like across the pond, that would be about what? Between 9 and 10 in the morning, something like that. But this will be a powerful moon for investments such as stocks, bonds, crypto. If you're into crypto, you know I am. The market is going absolutely crazy right now. And real estate, of course. Some will benefit from others' money with this energy. This creates inheritances and sometimes taxes or tax refunds in some way. This energy also brings strong sexual desires or pleasures of the flesh, as I call it, with passionate desire. Just don't make, just don't mistake lust for love and vice versa. Now, investments of all sorts are blessed under these stars, but beware because we are in a platonic phase. Not too many people, astrologers, talk about that energy, but I do. Um, Remember, I am an ancient astrologer, not a modern one. Platonic phases, we're going to have this in effect for several days. And as always, you know the drill. And those who have followed me, whether it's on my Patreon page or whether it is on my free platform and website, I always say when we go into um, platonic energy, you always want to check those bank accounts and credit card statements for any kind of fraudulent or malicious activity. Also, you want to know your surroundings. New moon or not, people automatically think, ah, it's a new moon, the energy's lifted. Ah, yes. No, Pluto doesn't mess around and Pluto doesn't care whether it's a new moon or not. There will be many that experience wake up calls or secrets that come to light this week. So, keep anything that falls into your lap with secrets, keep them to yourself for now. You will be able to use those at a later date. Now, Scorpio rules the world of metaphysics, witchcraft, the occult world, investigations, paranormal as well, medicine, morgues, insurance, investments, joint finances, sex, sexuality. It represents life, death, rebirth, drama, and transformations. This scorpionic new moon energy can be filled with intensity, intrigue, and drama. Do have fun, but be aware of the things around you and avoid large crowds and events. The world at large is under an umbrella of volatile energy, and this new moon promises to be filled with drama, death news. Of course, we're already seeing it. We've been seeing death news since the beginning of October, October 6th, 7th. But this is also where the rich and the famous can lose their lives and get exposed. This is where wake up calls for many of us happen. And be aware, even in this waxing energy, hard lessons might have to be learned. A more positive aspect to this new moon will be to invest, make money, and make good financial decisions. This moon also rules sex, so it will be a good time to tap into your sensual side too. And deep spiritual knowledge and forbidden knowledge can be given and gained at this time. So, a deep dive into occult matters to see what secrets are revealed wouldn't hurt at this time either. It will be all the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, that will be extremely magnetic these next 2 weeks and feel this moon strongly. Those souls born with a Scorpio sun, a Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising or ascendant, a Scorpio natal or hidden dragon, head or tail, and Taurus will all feel this moon's energy intensely. So if you have any of those placements, you'll feel this moon as well. Now for my magical folk, November is a time of deep divination, shadow working, ancestry work, and transformation. Like I told my Patreons, just because Halloween is come and gone, there are places in the world that are still honoring their dead. I use Ireland as an example. There's a 2-week festival that starts on the 31st. It ends on, I believe, the 14th of November. So the veil is still thin. Okay, contrary, to what the mundane world says, and Halloween's over and done with, and people, Christmas music's going, and all that shit. But this is the perfect time to tap into your deities, your ancestors, your spirit guides, because it will transform you. The Scorpio new moon is perfect for spell work dealing with finances as well, cash flow and investments. Sexuality, lust, and sex spells work perfect under Scorpio moon, as do ritual work with dealing with shadow work, psychic growth, and transformation. Key word here for this new moon: transformation. And all magical tools are perfect for purchase at this time too. So go buy your tarot cards, your divination pendulums, your magical tools, your anthems, your chalices, whatever you use. Perfect time, herbs, anything. And happy magic making, okay? Now, I always post the birthday month forecast for all of you. If you like what you see, you can always join Patreon for $5 a month and get all the forecasts. But this is for Scorpio, as this is your moon, Scorpio, and you hold the cards right now to succeed. These next few weeks, you can really make your wishes and dreams a reality. Like I said, you received this energy and this new moon right on you, the first house of self, soul's purpose, appearance, first impressions, and beginnings. The stars shine upon you these next 14 days, and you can't lose, especially if you work and try hard enough. Whatever you set your mind to, Scorpio, you can achieve it. Best of luck. Now, these next few weeks will be very rewarding for many, and trying for some, as this new moon falls on the back end of a platonic phase, creating many wake-up calls. That's another word you're going to hear a lot of in this forecast, for the world at large and in our own lives too. The news will be the same old depressing news filled with falsehoods and lies. One thing I can say about a Scorpio new moon is there will be no tolerance for falsehoods and lies, and some will get exposed in these stars. It never fails. There's always a secret that comes to light, or a truth, even a conspiracy. And there are some conspiracies that are utter bullshit, but there are some that really do have facades of truth to them. If you, like an onion, if you peel back the layers, it's like, that's interesting. Now, the key to this moon's energy is to jump into spiritual or occult subjects to occupy your time. Stay focused, stay positive, and always hope and pray for a better tomorrow for the entire world. And with that being said, now I haven't been doing too many YouTube videos. I tried to do one this week talking about the finances, talking about Palestine, and I just didn't have any success. Not with a live stream on YouTube, and not with a pre-record, which is kind of telling me, here goes my conspiracy mind. I'm thinking they're just trying to shut me down or shut me up. I don't know. Even now, I don't know if this recording will even take, because God forbid, I call out what I see, and I don't go into it with Zionistic religious eyes. Looks like I'm okay. It looks like it's recording. The bandwidth says it's up, but Anyway, I did try and do a video last week. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It was not one of my better days. In fact, I think I took it down because it was such shoddy recording. But for the 4 views it had, you got to see me at my absolute worst moment, operating on a negative biorhythm day, dealing with watching the news. And I will level with all of you here on this public platform. What is happening in the Middle East is breaking my heart. And yes, I'm American. I'm a white woman in America, but I've had my DNA done. I know my ancestral heritage. And no, I am not Palestinian. I have a mother who has Palestinian blood in her. She used to think she was full-blooded Italian till a few years ago when she realized she was only 69% Italian and 14% Palestinian and 10% Greek. Um, and then there's myself. I thought, wow, so if she has Palestinian, I must have it too. So I had a DNA test done too. Nope. But there's Egyptian in me. So I feel deeply for the Middle East in a great many ways. This has nothing to do with religion, but genocide is genocide. And I don't care what religion you are. We're going down in history again because we haven't learned from it. And it has been real hard these last few days. I've had no motivation to talk about the financial Fridays. I don't give a fuck. People are dying. Children are dying. My crypto's doing very well, but it's bittersweet. And my mouth has been pretty foul the last week. And it's the media that's made it that way. So I try to bring this forecast to you in the most positive light, but it's a little hard when what I see in the world is just, I don't see a better tomorrow. I really don't. I hope and pray for one, but I don't see one. And I'm not going to get too much more into it. Next week's a new week, and I will be trying to get back on here and do at least 2 videos a week. One of the reasons you might be curious why crypto's going crazy, I tried to explain this in a recording last week, and I deleted the information, but there's some major thing going down in Dubai with crypto, and there's the exchange commission there or whatever is accepted XRP. So that's why XRP is going crazy now. Bitcoin's going crazy because it's getting ready to become an ETF. Just heard Larry Fink from Ripple talk about this, and BlackRock. Then Ethereum. I own a lot of Ethereum, and it's going crazy, which I'm very happy with. But it's getting ready to be ETF too. So everyone's embracing it around the world except for one country and one government. Guess who that would be? The idiots of the United States. That's it. So there's that. But if you're wondering why your crypto is going up, that is why it is going up. And it will be fluctuating, and it really won't have its bull run until about 2024 when they start doing the halvings. Then you'll really see a big bull run on the market. And those people that always said crypto was a scam, your grandchildren will be asking you why you didn't invest. That is, if there's even a planet to live on, because we're at a point where we can all be annihilated by the sycophants that run this world. So yeah, we're there. We're there where we could just nuke the shit out of each other, and then nobody wins. But try and have a very blessed new moon. Stay away from the news if you can. Get out into nature. Go find a happy place and be one. with yourself and your family. Um, we're in horrible times. We're in war. These are war times, and I don't see it getting any better. I'm sorry. I don't want to be the pessimist. You guys know my astrology is not for the faint at heart because it's not lollipops and sugar candies. It's reality. And just like nature, the stars are both cruel and kind. Nature is cruel and kind. Therefore, there's no such thing as white magic, in my opinion. Shades of gray. There's always that yin and yang in balance. So, all of you out there, of course, wish for a better tomorrow. Pray for peace, send good energy, but I think it's falling on deaf ears. That humanity has lost its spirit, it's lost its way. And I don't know what more to say. Pray for peace. I wish you all a wonderful week ahead. Blessings to all. Blessed new moon. And for those of you who do follow the path of Hecate, it is, I believe, Hecate Day on November 16th. So to honor the goddess, mother of witches, protector, she's protected me and gotten me out of many, many binds. So those of you who are pagan and follow that path, happy Hecate Day on the 16th as well. All of you out there, have a great week. I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.